Well, Gaffer, a 3-1 win against a Luton side that gave it a right good go in that second half, but you blew them away in the first half.
Well, I think credit to Luton Town. I think they've got a fantastic manager and brilliant assistant. I described it before the game and I'll say it afterwards. Absolute tremendous support. What support there. I'm very fortunate as a football club to get some people that support the club like that, as we have. So credit to Luton. I think they've come and they did get a bit blown away in the first half, and I think, you know, with a new group you're going to get a little bit of a fear, a little bit of inconsistency, and we deployed a lot of that in the second half. But you know, over the piece, we've got to be delighted. There's still a new unit, this, and they work so hard, and it's going to take the whole group to work hard all week. You know, we go down to Charlton on Tuesday and we need to freshen it up, and we go to Plymouth and we need to freshen it up. But we're so pleased because the boys are working so hard, and you can see what it means to them, and of course who support us, who were brilliant. The first half is, I'm very fortunate. I've sat amongst the supporters and sang away, but I think the first half atmosphere, I think, you know, the first goal went in, there was a little bit of a, oh, that's come quickly, and then but the support in the first half and towards half time when we're free up, could have been 4 or 5, was tremendous.
The first goal, obviously, coming from the penalty spot, it was difficult to see what the referee giving it for, but Jason Cummins kept very cool and composed and stuck it away nicely. Well,
the referee's confirmed they gave it for the pull just before the goalkeepers fouled him as well, but if he gives it for the pull, we'd say it's a red card. If he gives it for the goalkeeper, the rules are it's a yellow card. Obviously he's an experienced referee, he's a good referee. I think he's brave and strong, as he demonstrated most of the afternoon. And when you're brave and strong, you're not always popular. You know, you're applying the strict laws of the game that these guys get measured against. So it's a clear-cut penalty. We're disappointed that Luton still have 11 men on the pitch, but they do. And I think there on after, we played with a real speed and real purpose in our attacking moves. We had fantastic movement and fantastic goal with Dumbelli. I think that's probably a foul on the edge of the box. Referee played. He doesn't get the credit. I give him the credit. For or against me, he plays in a fantastic advantage. And Dumbelli just displays all the talents that he's got and puts it in the roof of the net. And then we break on a third one, and I think Dumbelli's first touch when it comes out there is fantastic. And Jason Cummins is going 80 yards to get on the end of that and score a goal. And we're so pleased for Jason. He's very popular in the group and he works so hard and he leads the standards with others, so we're pleased. But second half, we had to be resolute. We defended a bit deeper than we wanted to. I think that's the newness in the group. I think when we're a number of weeks down the road, we'll be looking more about probably going and put them to the sword. And we said that the objective was in the second half was to win it and go and score a goal. And I think if we'd have scored the fourth one, it would have been any number. And right after half time, Matty Gordon, what a save the boy Stetcher's had from Matty Gordon. If that goes in, I think it would have been a party day, but it's never been a party with Luton. They've got too many good players, experienced management team, they get them organised. Listen, the only thing we've done today is beat a very good team, and there is no doubt in my mind that Luton Town will be at the top group in the table at the end of the season. I think they've got too many good players, and we've seen that in spells in the second half.
Yeah, Jason Cummins as well, getting fitter all the time. You could see that today, couldn't you? He lasted the distance and was putting himself about right to the final whistle.
Yeah, we wanted to get Ivan on the pitch. I think we need to. He's another boy that we need to get minutes into. He's lacking a few minutes, but we'll get him there as we'll get others. You know, but you know, in the week it was Jason get introduced earlier than Matty to get more minutes into him, and we decided today that he was causing them a real problem. You know, he's got that lovely flair as a striker where he can pull inside and switch the play and create havoc. And I was really pleased. That's a proper 90 minutes for him. He'll come on lots for that.
Yeah, finally, were you pleased with the game management of, say, Aaron Chapman, for instance? So he had a lot of ball in hand in terms of making sure that the you know, it wasn't gung ho at that time of the pitch when we needed it to.
Well, he's had to take 1 or 2 challenges in the first half right in his ribs, long after the ball's gone, which is it's not a sign. Danny Hilton, what a good player he is. What a good player he is. And but he's got that other side to him, Danny, and he leaves his foot in twice. The referee doesn't quite spot it, but Chappie's a big, strong boy. You know, 8 feet and brought up. You know, eating raw meat in Rotherham if you're not strong in what you're doing. I thought he was composed second half. It's unfortunate young Dumbelli switches off for the goal. Otherwise, we're not really under any. Territorially, they've got a bit of the ball, but they're not making chances, so there's no issue there. But yeah, I was pleased with the game management from a lot of the players. I thought Woodyard was brilliant. Ahara obviously got a knock, so you know he did really well to make the game today, really well, and he felt it as the game went on, and that's why he came off, because when he came off, it leaves a big gap in there. But I was pleased with all of them. I think, you know, we're on the right road, but there's we come back into work, don't we, again? There's a lot of work to be done, and we go to Charlton on Tuesday, and, you know, that's going to be so tough as well.